This is the solution to problem number 4 on the unit circle worksheet. Here we're given that sine theta equals b, and we're asked to evaluate sine of related angles. So in order to do this, it says here, think unit circle. So I'm going to make a little sketch and think about points on the unit circle. So I'm going to choose theta in the first quadrant. If I do that, if I know that sine theta equals b, I know that sine theta is the y-coordinate of a point on the unit circle. So if sine theta is b, I'll have this point here. It's something, comma b, some x value, comma b. If I sketch in now negative theta, so I'll draw that in here. Negative theta is the same amount of rotation, but in the opposite direction. And I want to know the sine of negative theta. I can think about what that y-coordinate will be. And here we can see that's a reflection over the x-axis. So its y-coordinate of that point would be negative b. So sine of negative theta is negative b. Next, let's look at sine of pi minus theta. So once again, I'm going to draw theta in the first quadrant and think about where pi minus theta is. So pi would be going halfway around the unit circle in the positive direction. And if I go theta less, this angle right here is pi minus theta. So sine of pi minus theta, so this point here where theta is something b, and the coordinate for sine of pi minus theta is going to have a y-coordinate that's also equal to b. So sine of pi minus theta is positive b. The next problem we're supposed to do is sine of theta plus pi. So I'll start this off the same way. I'm going to draw my unit coordinate plane, sketch my angle, think about the unit circle. This coordinate we're given the y value is b. And then if we do theta plus pi, that means we're going to rotate pi more than theta, so we're 180 degrees. So this angle right here will be theta plus pi. And then let's think about the coordinate of the point where theta plus pi is on the unit circle. Its y-coordinate in Q3 is going to be negative b. So sine of theta plus pi is negative b. Now we're going to do theta minus pi. So once again, I'll draw theta. I'll put the coordinate on something b. And now let's think about where theta minus pi is. So theta minus pi is going to be rotating pi in the negative direction from our angle theta, which will put us here. So this is theta minus pi. And the coordinate of this point, the y-coordinate, is going to be negative b. So this is also negative b. You can see we ended up at the same place in letters C and D. And the last problem here, part E, asks us to find a sine of theta plus 2 pi. So if this is theta, its y-coordinate is b. And now if we want to find sine of theta plus 2 pi, oh wait, let me draw this angle in here. This is theta. And now theta plus 2 pi means we go around one full rotation plus theta. So this is theta plus 2 pi, but we end up in the same place on the unit circle. So the y-coordinate, or the sine of theta plus 2 pi, is b.